All right, here we go. Tomorrow is the report that's going to be out from USDA, World Supply and Demand Estimates. That means Oliver Sloup at Blue Line Futures is going to be wearing his corn tie. Oliver, we've got the estimates, the average of the estimates in. What do you think of the estimates? Are they kind of in line with what you're thinking, or what are you hearing from the trade going into this report?
Well, the estimates have been rolling through here over the last week, and, I wouldn't be surprised to see things come in a little bit better than expected. Obviously, the market seems a little bit concerned that it could come in a little bit lower than expected. We've seen the funds appetite in the grain market continue to grow over the last couple months, taking us to sky-high prices we haven't seen for a very long time, specifically in the soybean and wheat market. And, we often look at the technicals, and you know that. And one of the things we've been talking with clients here over the last 24, 36 hours is, where do you look for a top in a market that is at new all-time highs or contract highs? And it's really tough because we look for these technical levels as a roadmap of historical interaction between buyers and sellers, and that's not something that we have available to us here in the soybean or wheat market. So it goes back to that old saying that the tops and the bottoms are a process, not necessarily a point. We've gotten a wicked reversal here in the wheat market today, over 20 cents off the highs. Soybeans, also a pretty sharp reversal. If we see follow through on this through the afternoon session and after tomorrow's USDA report, potentially that triggers some long liquidation from the funds who, as you probably know by now, have a new record net long position in the soybean market.
All right, over in the corn market right now, December's down a half going into the final little bit of the trade session here today. March down 1 1/4, May down a penny. Oliver, you mentioned those soybeans. Well, we are up 1 3/4 on the November, but you look at the January, we're down 1 1/4, and then the March is down 7 1/4 cents, 10.25 1/4. The wheat market for Chicago down 12 1/4 cents on the December at 5.95 1/4. So we're back under that $6 handle. The December Kansas City wheat down 16 1/4, 5.28 1/4. Minneapolis wheat for December is down 6 3/4 at 5.42 1/2, and the cotton market for December is down 10 points at 67.49 cents per pound. By the way, that dollar today is lower as well, but only by about 28 points at 93.650. So, Oliver, go back over here to the soybeans here. Well, I guess you could throw corn into this as well. The two row crops anyway. Is this something that you go back down and test some of that big support, or you think that this is just a mild profit-taking correction?
Well, so far, this is just a mild correction, and the bull trend remains intact.
Okay.
To go back to what we just said, process not a point. 380 is the line in the sand. It would be a trend-changing spot for corn. Until we see closes below that, the bulls remain in control.